Hello! We are going to get unready. Do you guys remember these headbands? I lived in these in the 90s, except for they used to go all the way around. They were the stretchy ones. And my head is kind of small, so mine would always fling off on me. Hey, you guys, tell me where you're watching from tonight. So I'm going to do a really easy nighttime skin routine that I do every single night that has completely transformed my skin. It is not 18 different steps with this serum this day, the serum that day, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just not what I do. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. I'm going to drink this. This has been knocking me out at night. The sleep score on my Oura Ring the last 4 nights, hi from California, have been insane. Probably best sleep I've had in 6 months, maybe 8 year, I don't know. If you want the link to that, just say, what do I have? Night 1, 2, 3, one word. Okay, so I'm gonna do a super simple routine, but before I do that, can you guys help me choose my nails? I need to do my nails tonight. I have 3 different ones I'm thinking about, and I need you to help me choose the color. So this color is called Frost and Found. So it's like light blue with like a little bit of this like opaque shimmer. Are you into the new mucus salmon sperm? The salmon sperm, yeah, it's called PRN, what is it called? I do have one right here that I don't typically use. PDRN. Our products actually kind of like have that stuff in them. I did not add the nails to this. So if you guys need the nails, let me know. Louisiana, I think we're going to go there next year for our Christmas trip. We were just talking about that. Okay, so I have this color. Help me choose. I'm going to do them after this. Vibe check. So it's like, oh, it's so hard to see. They're like a chromish, like an opal. Okay. And then I have this dark shade, which I thought might be kind of fun. They're square and short. This one is called Shadow Play. I don't care if you know the names. Just tell me which one I should do. Which one should I wear? I leave to red light. Yes, I do recommend. That is a really, really great thing. All right. So great question, by the way. If you use the cleansing oil, so I use a Korean skincare. I've been using it for over a year, completely transformed my skin. I am going to show you the 3 simple steps, and only 2 of them I use during the day, 3 of them I use at night. If you want the links to those, just say night 1, 2, 3. I can also help you. You think the blue? With whatever you think. Now, I typically double cleanse with my oil cleanser, but you guys, if you're someone that you're like, I don't really want to go through my oil cleanser very fast, I'm going to turn you on to this balm. The Frosted, okay, you guys are going with the blue. This is the CeraVe Makeup Removing Cleanser Balm. Now, this just takes off your makeup, okay? This does not, like, take place of cleaning your face. This is just going to take off my makeup. I really don't have much on today. I have, like, a skin tint, a little bit of bronzer, and then, like a little bit of blush color. Other than that, I didn't, like, have any other makeup on today. Although, I did actually have a little concealer, and I tried a new powder today, like setting powder, and it was awful. This is why I am so picky about my powders. I'm just so picky about my powders. But yes, this balm is so good. So this balm is great for removing your sunscreen, your makeup. This is your pre-cleanse, okay? So you rub it all over your face. It melts into your face. Yes, reasonable price. It's like $13, $12, not even that. But CeraVe is one of the only things I can use as a balm to cleanse my makeup first before I go in to washing my face because it's so gentle. I have insanely sensitive skin and I get eczema flare-ups anytime I use like a new product and the product isn't eczema friendly. So I get the eczema right here pretty bad. It's looking pretty good right now. I will get red just taking this off because my face just gets red when I'm taking off my makeup or anytime I touch it, honestly. My face is like, excuse me. So I have all my makeup off now. Again, I just had kind of a skin tint, get that bronzer out of my hairline. And now I'm going to go in. Now my face is pretty dry, okay? I'm going to go in with a dry, hey Brenda, kind of a drier face. I'm going to use my oil cleanser. I like to use 2 pumps. It really depends. I could get away with 1. I just, here's my nighttime knockout. So this supplement tastes like, let me tell you how I make it really quick. It tastes like chai tea. So I mix it with Fairlife milk, the protein milk, and add a dash of water. And then I put my powder in, blend it, and then add ice. And it tastes like a chai tea latte. It's so delicious. You might see my teeth get a little orange. It's kind of orangey, but that's okay. It'll go away. Okay, so I am just rubbing now this oil cleanser into my face. And the cool thing about the Koreans is they are all about healing your skin barrier. What I think a lot of skincares do is they try and treat the problem instead of like starting from the bottom and getting to like the root. You know, okay, so like if you're vitamin deficient, a lot of times maybe your hair will fall out, right? And instead of trying to get really great hair products, that's great, but you also need to work from the inside out. That's kind of what Korean skincare is like. They believe in like nourishing, healing, all of that. And my skin barrier was so trashed right before I started this skincare, and it has completely healed it. Okay, so what I just did was I got my fingertips wet. And you guys, some people are like, oh, I break out from oil cleansers. You probably break out from them because you don't emulsify it. So what I just did, you have the same routine. I love it. What I just did is I just put a little bit of water on my fingers, and now I'm emulsifying it. Okay, you're breaking all that up, you're letting air in, and this is really what's going to get into there. So if you are like, I've used oil cleansers before, well, first of all, you need to make sure you're using the right oil cleanser. There are a lot of oil cleansers out there that are going to be pore clogging and will not really clean your face well, and this one is just amazing. Even if I didn't use this whole skincare line, I would still use this oil cleanser because it's just that gentle. I've used other oil cleansers before and they are not great. Or they just, I feel like did not clean my face super well. So I do, you guys, I do use other skincare items from my line. I am just going to show you the easiest thing to get started. Okay, so I am done with that. Here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to dry my face. Okay, and then I'm going to show you like the bad mama jam. Okay, the bad mama jam. Okay, did you guys vote? So only 2 of you voted. I need you to tell me which nails to do. The short ones, the frosty ones, or the opal ones. Okay, now here is your dynamic duo. Here are your last 2 steps of your nighttime routine. It is so easy, at least my nighttime routine. It is just the easiest. I like to think of this is 1 step, but this is 2 products. So how it goes is I think of it like a sandwich, okay? So you have your bread, you have your peanut butter and jelly, and you have your bread. That's how you have to stack a sandwich, right? Bread, fixings, bread. So we're gonna start with this spray, which is our bread. And I'm spraying all over my face. And then what I'm gonna go in with is this serum. This is a 1 step, so they come together. They act like, what? In cohesion with each other, synergistically. How do you even say that? I'm almost to the end, so I'm kind of having to go back in and grab it, but you really only need 1 pipette. A little of this goes a long way. So this is like my PB&J, okay? So we're gonna rub in here. I'm really prepping my skin. I'm going to Utah this week, and the last couple times I've been to Utah, it's been so dry that my skin is just so thirsty. So I'm really trying to prep it before I go. And so I am just using that serum. Like, look at the glass. Are you kidding? This is glass skin. I cannot. So what you do now, after you use that serum, now I'm going to go back in with the spray. Think of this as your other slice of bread. And you spray it on just like that. My hair is a little crazy. And then I'm going to let this kind of dry down. And while I do that, and my eyelids kind of start to dry down, I'm going to use this lash serum. I have switched from City Beauty lash serum. It is very expensive. I am very aware of that. And this one is very affordable. So I've had this for a few months now, and that's how much I've used. And it's like $30. So you can say night 1, 2, 3, say it as 1 word, and I will send this to you. And a lot of times this serum is on sale, and I am someone, I cannot use a lot of eyelash serums. 1, a lot of times they either turn my eyelids dark. 2, they sting my eyeballs because I have very sensitive eyeballs. I have sensitive everything. Okay, let's be real. Or they just don't work, or they're just crazy expensive. And so this is one that I have found that I am loving. So waiting for this to get tacky. I normally have my balm down here, but I went through my very first one in over a year. Okay, my first balm stick. I went through in over a year. And I don't need to replace it because I have a few extras. But look at this glass skin. It looks like an ice rink. And someone was asking earlier about the, what is it? It's the salmon sperm. Yes, we like to put salmon sperm on our face. PDRN. So we do have kind of those products like in our skincare. I don't remember the exact science behind it because I just figure out why something works and then I use it and then I'm like, oh, this works. But look at this. For someone who gets super, super red, even when I apply products, it's really good. Okay, so mine's a little kind of sticky. You can kind of see it bouncing off my face. Okay. I'm trying to get it as dry as I can. But now I'm going to go into my cream. I only use this at night because in the morning, so this is my 2-step in the morning. Okay, that's it. And then I use the Derm cream at night because obviously I'm going to bed. And I don't use it during the day because I use an SPF. Okay, and a little of this goes such a long way. Like I probably even almost have too much on there. This lasts forever. So I'm going to show you guys this. Again, I've been using this for over a year now. And I still probably have 2 or 3 more uses out of my very first jar. So this goes a long way for sure. And it's my daytime skincare routine is the same price or less as like a med spa serum. So if that doesn't tell you how affordable it is, I don't know what does. But look at this. You guys, I used to have sunspots everywhere. I had so many acne scars along my jaw. And even right here, because this is where I used to get cystic acne. I always used to get a freckle mustache every single summer. And this is the first summer I didn't have that. I had a bunch of sunspots here up above my eyelids. And I literally like have hardly any of that anymore. It's crazy. And all my friends who are like 50, 60, 70 who have been using this literally look like they've aged 10 years backwards. So this is just amazing. So this is my nighttime routine. I use some kind of lip balm. I am not picky. Okay, I'm very picky about my lip balm. It just doesn't matter which one I choose. For the ones that are like, this one is the e.l.f. lip balm. And I just do some kind of lip treatment at night because my lips are crusty, dusty, so dry. Just so dry. So I layer it on. Okay, you guys. We are nice and shiny. You could go ice skating on my face if you wanted to. And this is my nighttime routine. I'm going to finish my nighttime drink to knock me out in a half hour. And before that, I'm going to go put on my nails. My last ones lasted me almost 2 weeks because I ripped them off last night. But these last for me 14 to 17 days. And the only reason mine lasted, or did not last me 14 and 17 days is because I took them off to change them. So $16 compared to a $65 manicure. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay, I love you guys. If you need any help picking out your skincare routine, let me know. Oh, just so good. Good night. I love you. Happy Monday tomorrow.